And then I'm going to talk a little bit about the fact that, you know, we'd like them, we want to welcome them to join the high school team next year. I want to talk a little bit about the fact that it is different. It's the next step up. So they know that it is, training will be at a different level than what it is, and how important the summer conditioning is. And for you guys, we're learning it's way more important than we've ever put on it. And we've changed the program to much more formal this past summer. We're going to continue that, and we're going to continue to work to build the kind of bases so that when we come August, we're ready to go train hard and become an even better team than we were this year. And one of the things that we're meeting with them for is that last summer, I know of at least one young lady who was afraid of coming out to the summer workouts. One, it's the fear of not knowing.
Is it Emma?
Emma, do you want to admit to it? But not knowing who you're going to see there. The upper class, oh, that upper class, they're all so fearsome. And by having both 9th and 10th graders, next year's 10th and 11th graders, a couple of you down there to meet them. And when I introduce you, I'll make the connection, too, that I have 2 10th graders who both have siblings who will be on the team next year. And we really want to encourage them, as well as all the current varsity and JV, to be out in the summer getting good conditioning in. And then I'm going to let you guys tell them anything you want to tell them. And then be available to answer any questions, because I hope they have some questions about, you know, what it's like, you know, and you can tell them. It is, you know, it is clearly, it's a step up. The middle school is a great introductory program. And we do real well at the middle school. Now we got to get where the high school is doing really well. I think it's a great step having the girls place 3rd in the section. Next year, I think we ought to have a team objective for the girls of being 2nd in the section. And I'm saying that realistically because next year, realistically, we're not ready to challenge Mount Lebanon. For the boys, we'll come up with an objective, hopefully, that it's to have a winning record in the section, which I think we can do next year, looking at where we're at with the young, you know, 9th and 10th grade runners we have. And I think we're going to get a good crop of 8th graders. They're doing real well, both boys and girls, that'll really help us. But it's reaching out to the middle school 8th graders so they're not afraid next summer, and they're not afraid to come out. And maybe we get a couple kids, instead of going to soccer or something else, we convince them that cross country is a great sport to come out for. And come June, when they have move-up day, we'll give them some more information then, and we'll have the summer information packet updated and get everybody who's coming out, both existing high school and the 8th graders, so they all have the information. And I think we'll make that a little bit, you know, a little better information in it, so it coordinates with, probably have 2 different training plans. I don't want to say beginner and advanced, but one will be clearly one for the kids who've been running well this year and are ready to go the next step, and one, you know, for kids that are coming from 8 and just getting started. But that's why we're doing this. I think it's important to let the middle school kids know that the high school team really wants them to join. The only way we're going to get better is to keep getting good input of kids into the onto the team, and build the numbers that are willing to work hard and improve and compete. And Delaney, I really thought you and Aaron yesterday stepped up in working. Our pack of girls was tremendous.
Because you scared me.
I scared you. But Delaney, it is when you compete, whether you win or lose, when you really compete, that's when it's really fun. I mean, it really, knowing that you gave it your best and you were competing head to head with an opponent that wasn't a walkover, one that you had to really battle with, that's when it's really, you get the most. I'll be honest with you, I personally feel you get a real rush out of competing. I don't know why people need drugs. All you need to do is compete.
You heard that, thoughts.